All right, guys. Good day, everybody. Good afternoon, whatever you're watching this. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening. Could be good evening as well. But today I just wanted a little bit story time. I haven't done those forever or ever or never. I've done those story time. Maybe like in my beginning of my channel, I've done a story time. I don't know. I just wanted to do something different from just vlog. I will go to gym, so come with me to the gym. Bad lighting. Come with me to the gym. A little bit of story time. How I got to America, basically. How I got to USA. How I got here. How I've been here for 8 years. So I just want to concentrate on the part where how did I get to America, and I'm just gonna be walking to the gym and kind of talking about it. So let's do it down. So it all started when I was in Sweden. I was actually at that time in Sweden. Maybe it's another story for another video how I got to Sweden. And I also before that I was in Latvia, it's a small Baltic country by Russia. But this stories can be for another day. Comment guys below if you wanna hear though about those. But for now, we're gonna focus mostly primarily on America, on USA, how I got to USA. So it was all back in 20 season 16-17 I believe, right? Or yeah, season 16-17. I was at that time Marsta. It's a smaller city in Dane. Those cars are loud. Opa. Some guy just waved at me. I have no idea who that is. But so I was at the time in Sweden. I was 17 years old, and I had a really good year. Good year. I've been playing under 18 on all Sweden, under 18 years of age, under 20 years of age, and I got pulled up to a professional team. Professional team in a Hockey Ettan. Hockey Ettan, it's a third professional league in Sweden. Basically equivalent, you can say, of ECHL in US. So like I was mentioning, I had a good year in Sweden, and I didn't really know much about US or like US leagues, and I got this American agent. Also through my connections in Latvia, I met this advisor and / agent from USA. I believe he was based in California or something like that. And from him, I learned about college. I learned about NCAA. I learned about Division I hockey. How sick it was. I would watch highlights of like this BU, 6 schools like BC, full crowd, packed barn. I would watch those and I would want to go play there. So at that time, I was playing in a men's team and I wasn't getting paid. I told them right away that I don't want to get paid, so I could go play Division I hockey. So at the time it was December. We had a break for New Year's, and I went back home to Latvia, and my agent actually reached out to me saying that there is quite an interest from Texas team. Спасибо. Texas team in US. So I was like, wow, that's very cool. I want to do that. I want to go. I want to take that opportunity. They were very, very interested. So thanks to my agent, thanks to the team in Texas, I got the visa. I went to embassy, did all this process. Maybe some of you people in US don't really, well, some do, but I feel like mostly people here in America don't really know much about like visa processes. How does it work? So how it all works, I went to interview. You go to this interview to basically embassy. At the time I was in Latvia. I went to embassy, got this little interview, and the team sent invitation to embassy in Latvia, and the interview went well. I paid like 200 euros, and in 2-3 weeks I got my passport back with a stamp, say with visa basically, visa, and that was this somewhere beginning of January. So I got my flights, and middle of January I was already on the way to Texas. I gotta cross this road, and let's try not to get killed for sure. Okay, where we go? That actually went pretty well. Hello, hello. So pretty good workout, a lot of people as usual there, so much, can't really like do some of the stuff because first of all equipment is not there, but too much people also. But then talking about coming back to the story, how did I come to US? Basically recap would be, I got a visa interview, I got tourist visa B1 B2, and that wasn't very hard. Just I had to show up there for like interview, like I was saying, $200, and was pretty much all good. But then once I get to Texas, it was like a cultural shock for me. I got to Texas, everything was different. Everything was like bigger. I don't know. There's this saying, I know you guys know, people from US, like everything bigger in Texas, but like cars were different, streets were different, people were different, like everything, food, cultural like shock food. I really like the family. I love the family I was at, but first day I come, it was pizza for dinner. I was like, what? I'm so used to having back home in Russia, first, second, salad, good food, like fresh, just made. Like if it's veggies, it's fresh. Like it's here in US, it's just, I'm already used to all this food and pizza and burgers. But it's just not there, like food is tough. But around, also one thing, language was tough. I wasn't speaking very good English, but after 6 months, or approximately 6 months, I was speaking pretty well. I could express myself, express what I needed and what I wanted, so that was good. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions, how did I get to US or anything like that, documents, visa, it's different. So if you have questions, put in the comments below, comment, don't hesitate. To mention that it was culture shock not cultural, but hockey shock for me, how different the game was. Of course, it was Null where I went, North American Hockey League. Some of you guys probably know that. Null. Different game from Europe, different game you got in Europe, more skill, especially coming from Sweden. When I was coming, it was Sweden, like more skating. You don't just dump the puck, you protect the puck. You don't put it deep. You try, you try to make a play. You try. This was the kind of the difference was that now it was tough because, excuse me. Now it was tough because coach was like really wanted me to go deep, like with the puck, put it deep and then attack. And I didn't want to do that. I tried to hold on to the puck. So he was pretty hard on me in the beginning. I had to learn the lessons. I had to learn how to play the game the right way here in US. But after that, we won the Robertson Cup. We got the Robertson Cup 2017 Lone Star Brahmas. I got a ring from that year. Won the Robertson Cup. It was unbelievable. Played one playoff game. It was enough to get me a ring. But I played one playoff game. I was at the time 17. I was pretty much the youngest on the team. One of the three guys, 99, year 99. We had a bunch of 96 players, birth year 96. We won the Robertson Cup, unbelievable. Then I went back to Sweden for a season. And then I went back to Null, to Shreveport Mudbucks. But that might be a different story for another day if you guys want to hear those, because I've pretty much bounced, played in 4 countries. I can talk about this, make a lot of episodes, but thank you so much for listening. I appreciate it. Please subscribe, follow, share this video. If you guys want to hear more story, how did I come here? Because I would say my story is interesting because grew up in Russia, Latvia, went to Latvia, then moved to Sweden, then US, Null, then back to Sweden, then back to Null, then I went to Alaska. So I went from Louisiana to Alaska. So it's just like I was bouncing all over the place, and now Danbury, Connecticut. I mean, I'm grateful for all of this, what hockey gave me over the years. I've been playing hockey for more than around 23 years, 22 years, 23 years now, and I'm very grateful. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Press that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next videos. Da.